1.3, that is in time of silver rain. Here we will see even the poet loves the rainy season, and that is the reason throughout the poem we will see how he tells us that rain brings beauty and happiness to all around us. Okay, saying he likes rainy season because of the smell of mud. Okay, very nice. Okay. So the poem, I'll first read the poem for you. Let us see about the poet. The poem is written by the poet Langston Hughes, and he was an American poet. And for his work and collection of poem, he has won many awards. And in most of the poem, he writes about nature. He expresses his feelings through the nature. In this poem also, we will see. Now, just as you said, you like some like winter season, some may be liking summer season. The poet here, he loves rainy season. And in this poem, we will see how he expresses his feelings and emotions with rainy season. How we will see how he tells us that how rain brings happiness to everyone around. I'll first read the poem, then we'll understand each stanza in detail. In time of silver rain, the earth puts forth new life again. Green grasses grow and flowers lift their heads, and all over the plain the wonder spreads of life, of life, of life. In time of silver rain, the butterflies lift silken wings to catch a rainy cry, and trees put forth new leaves to sing in joy beneath the sky. As down the roadway, passing boys and girls go singing too, in time of silver rain, when spring and life are new. Okay, so in this poem, the poet first has described the rain as silver rain. Now, why he has named the poem Silver Rain is because you must have heard the proverb that every cloud has a silver lining. Okay, it means that when it rains, the raindrop they shine and they look like silver. That is the reason the poet describes the rain as silver rain. What he says, in time of silver rain, the earth puts forth new life again. It means that when it starts raining, earth has new life again, that all the plants and trees, they become so happy. Now we know that rainy season comes after summer season. Now, what happens in summer season? Everywhere there is heat, excessive heat around. Even the plants are sad, even the plants are dull. But when there is rain, even what we will see all around, we'll see greenery, green grass grows all around. And that is the reason the poet says that because it starts raining, the earth has new life again. Okay, so the earth becomes very dull by the end of summer season because of the heat. But when it starts raining, the earth has new life. You will see greenery all around. Okay, and flowers lift their head over the plain. Now, the poet here has personified the flowers. That means he's given the human quality to lift their heads. Now, flowers, we know they do not lift their heads. But what does the poet mean here is that the flowers, we know they become very dull in the heat. But when it rains, they lift their heads and they are so happy. We will see flowers blooming during the rainy season. Okay, we will see the entire area filled with flowers. Now, if you have gone to your native place or somewhere, you will see more greenery than the cities. Okay, and everyone likes greenery. Everyone likes to be around greenery, to be around the trees and grasses. In the same way, even this poet Langston Hughes, he likes rainy season, and he is describing the rain throughout this poem. And he said the flowers they spread plain, that is all over the land, the surrounding area. The wonder spreads. Wonder means a feeling of amazement. We are very happy when we see greenery all around. Then of life, of life, of life. Now the poet here is repeating two words continuously, of life. Okay, his emotion is filled with this word. The word says of life is because he means that the earth is full of life. Okay, we will see how the poet is so happy with the rainy season that he's continuously describing that the earth is filled with new life. That is the reason he's repeating the words of life, of life, of life again and again, because he wants to say that the world is full of life during the rainy season. This is about the first paragraph. Do you have any doubt in this paragraph? You can send in the chat box. Let us see how does the poet describe the silver rain in the next stanza. Now, in time of silver rain, the butterflies lift silken wings. Okay. Now, again, he says that during silver rain, because he describes the drops as silver, beautiful rain. That is, beautiful dewdrops are falling. That is the reason he's telling the rain as silver rain. And what he says now, during silver rain, even the butterflies lift their silken wings. That means when it rains, the butterfly, it flies with their silken wings. Silken wings means beautiful and shining wings. When the butterflies are very happy during the rainy season, that is why when it rains, even the butterflies, they spread their wings and they fly. Okay, even you must have seen or heard about peacocks when peacocks dance in the rain. So rainy season are the favorite of many other animals, even of humans. So poet here has described only one bird, that is the butterfly. Says that the butterfly has opened his silken wing, that is the beautiful and shining wings. You must have seen butterflies, right? You can see in this images also. It is of different colors, and when it flies, it shines. Okay, so he says that the butterfly is also very happy during the rainy season. And where does the butterfly flies according to poet? To catch a rainbow cry. Now you know that during rainy season only we can see rainbows. Have you all seen rainbows? Yes, tell me through the chat box. Do you like to see rainbow? Yes, Twisha says. Yes, Shruti. Okay. So rainbows, we know that rainbows come only during the rainy season. Why the poet says when the rainbow comes in the sky, even these birds, they go to catch the rainbow. But here the poet has described the rainbow to cry. Now, here cry does not mean that the rainbow is sad, but the poet means that the rainbow is shedding tears of happiness. Okay, so rainbow here is not crying of sadness, but he's describing and saying that the rainbow is crying means is happiness. Then, and trees put forth new leaves to sing. Now, trees put forth new leaves to sing means that there are new leaves on the trees. Now we know, as I already told you, in summer season, what happens? Leaves become dull, they become dry. But during rainy season, new leaves starts to grow on trees, and the trees are filled with leaves. Okay, that is why the poet says that even these trees, they put forth new leaves to sing. So now here also, this is an example of personification, because now we know that leaves, they do not sing, but the poet is expressing his feeling that the leaves are singing. Here he means that the leaves are very happy because there are new leaves on the trees, and enjoy beneath the sky. And where are these trees? They are happy beneath the sky, that is under the sky. So the poet says that the sky, from the clouds, we get rain, and everything that is around, that is beneath the sky, is happy. They are in joy. That is, they are very happy. Okay, then the poet says, now the poet here till now has described about the leaves, that the leaves are happy, the flowers are happy, flowers bloom during the rainy season. And the poet says that the butterfly is also happy. Then he's also told us about the rainbow. Now the poet says about some boys and girls. That is, during rainy season, he must have seen some boys and girls walking on the street. Now, even you, when you go back to home from school, when you go to play, you're very happy. Okay, so what small children do? They start singing in the rains, they recite poems in the rains. So that the poet is saying that even the boys and girls, as they are walking down the roadway, That means as they are walking down the road, even they are so happy with the rainy season that they start singing. They start singing and dancing in the rain. And when all this happens, according to the poet, only in time of silver rain, that is during rainy season, when spring and new life. That means the rain brings new life on the earth. There is completely new life on the earth. This is all about the poem In Time of Silver Rain, written by the poet Langston Hughes.